Hello, Year 10. Congratulations, getting through the first week of remote learning. Going again next week. So just keep coming on here for my lessons and checking the videos so you're making sure you know what you need to do. We're probably going to do one Teams lesson next week. I'll create that Teams and put it up. We'll just have a chat and do the quiz. But I've been happy with how you guys have been working so far on this. Make sure that you're completing the style lessons because, again, that's how I'm taking the role. And I'll be chasing that up next week if you're not logging on. Worried about you. So a few things we're going to go to today. We're going to have a look at human activity and global warming, what we're actually doing to contribute to the rising of the temperature. And we're going to, hopefully by the end of the day, you can explain the effects of different human activity on global warming. There's 2 style lessons, and there's also an extension activity about the IPCC, and they've just put out a new report on climate change, which I'm hoping some people, you're not going to read the report, just an article from the ABC on this report. First of all, I just wanted to have a quick look. Only a few people responded to it, but that's okay. For the extension activity last time, I was really impressed with the 4 responses I got, but I just wanted to read one out. I thought it was really good. They were all really good. But this one seemed to have really thought about that concept that developing countries used all of this fossil fuels and created all of this global warming to get rich. Developed nations did that, America, Australia, Japan. And now they're getting annoyed that other developing countries like India and China are doing the same thing. So I'm just going to read this out quickly. It is true that richer countries created greenhouse gases and became more powerful because of it. This justifies that developing countries have the right to do the same in the pursuit of their personal growth. It may not be great to allow this, but maybe the richer countries should have thought of this when they began emitting many greenhouse gases in order to become rich and grow their nations. Developing countries have every right to work towards improving their countries, even if it does damage the environment. It is extremely hypocritical of rich countries now to tell developing countries otherwise. As if they were told to do stop in the same situation, it can be guaranteed they wouldn't change a thing. That is analytic. That is analytical writing. I was very impressed with that. I'm not going to say who it was, but it's a great piece of writing. I think if you read that article, this person obviously read that article and did a lot of thinking about it as well. Today, you're going down and doing this lesson 3.1. It's called Human Activity and Global Warming. You're getting pretty good at this stuff now. You just work through the lessons. They're supposed to be hard. They have a science base to them as well. You don't get to do this stuff in science, so this is where we're going to get to do it in here. You know what CO2 is, carbon dioxide, because you drew a picture in your book about the stink lines. The 2 gases that we looked at in class was carbon dioxide and methane. This whole lesson's on carbon dioxide. So go through that and then try the quiz at the end as well. And I'm going to keep putting articles on here every lesson we have one. You don't need to do anything with this one. I'd like you guys just to have a read. I want to get in the habit of reading some more of these articles. Geography is a great subject where I can give you guys some newspaper articles to read. This was a report that came out on Wednesday, 2 days ago, okay, by the IPCC, which is the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. I think I've got that right. And they released this most comprehensive report that they have in a long time. And it basically says that within a decade, global warming could push temperatures up 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Does that sound like a lot? Not to me. But the point of this report, if you read through it, you will see that it's a huge average jump, and it actually shows some things that it's going to cause. We see flooding, we see more fire, the ice sheets melting, we see more Australian bushfires. Anyway, it's not too much to read. I would really like you guys to have a flick through it. And the beauty of articles that are written well by publications by the ABC is that you start reading them. Let's say I start reading this and I get to here, and I think, oh, that's all I really want to know about this today. I can stop reading it. Good articles are built like that you can take what you need and you can actually pull out at any point and stop reading, all right? But I hope that once you start reading this, you'll get a little bit interested and continue reading along. Good luck today. I'm here on Teams or on emails if you've got any questions. Again, this stuff's mandatory. You must do it, and I would love you to have a look at this extension activity as well. Have a good weekend. See you later.